If he's cracked on the mouse and keyboard, then he would use the mouse and keyboard over the controller. Use the controller. Got a flopper.
Got a flopper. Yeah.
This guy's trying to get high gun.
$31 blue on him.
30 blue.
He has high, doesn't he?
No, I'm on it.
Took his wall.
Bro, dude, this guy is such a loser, man. He just kept spraying me out. He's mailing me. Oh, weird. He likes L2. He doesn't want to build, but he's gonna spray me for an hour and a half. I want you to literally grab my card. Actually, shit on this kid. Hey man, what are you gonna do, bro? He ain't gonna miss it, dude. He ain't gonna miss anything. He just triple headshotted you.
Yeah, you saw that? Yeah, because he freaking has controller. Dude, I wish controllers were just banned on Fortnite. They're literally just out. They take no skill. I'm gonna get flamed for this, but it's my opinion, so back off. Just no skill. You just L2, aim assist. It aims for you. You have as many buttons as a keyboard and mouse. So don't even talk about how we have more keys than you.
We do have more keys.
A scuff.
If you have a scuff, it's different.
No, even if you don't even have a scuff, they change so much. You have buildings. You have more options than us to customize everything.
Paul, thank you for the sub, man.
Epic doesn't know how to control aim assist, so they just tune it up to like 10 notches. We practice our aim for like a year to get good. They hop on for one day and they're like the same level as us.
I will say the only thing that really frustrates me is I've always had this issue. It's like being able to play with a controller on PC. It's like the controller has its advantages, it has its disadvantages, but realistically, like we're on the computer. You play on the computer with a mouse and a keyboard. So like we should be playing against other people with mice and keyboard. Right? If people want to play on their controllers, they can play on the Xbox or the PlayStation, where they'll be playing against other people with Xbox and PlayStation and like other controllers. It's just like it creates these weird little situations and matchups where like that guy right there, literally like he was not gonna miss a shot. He was point blank on you. He doesn't even have any aim whatsoever. His Scar is going to literally head dink you every single time. There's so many arguments. I understand. Listen, I understand that it is a better experience to play on the PC. Right? You get better frames. I'm well aware of that. It's like, then use the mouse and keyboard as well. The auto aim is
and they're gonna defend it.
The auto aim, the aim assist needs to be changed, and it's just facts. Like the aim assist with the controller on PC needs to be messed around with a little bit. Nuts, man. Have you seen the SMG? Have you seen what Unknown Army does with the P90? I'm not saying remove it at all. It definitely needs to be there. I'm well aware. We have our whole arm to aim. I understand that. The controller, the aim assist is incredibly, incredibly powerful. Watch Unknown Army. Just watch his stream.
Yo, there's no way.
And you'll see how like in the hands of a talented player, like once the SMG locks on, you will not miss a shot at all. I'm not saying, dude. Listen, holy shit, man. Here we go. He's cracked on the mouse and keyboard too.
Trust me.
If he's cracked on the mouse and keyboard, then he would use the mouse and keyboard over the controller. He used the controller in squads tournaments because guess what? There's an advantage using a controller when you're shooting players across the map and when you're beating them. I'm not saying remove aim assist. So many people are freaking the fuck out right now. They like. I need you guys. I need you guys to take a deep breath. I'm not saying remove aim assist. I'm not saying anything crazy. I'm saying that the aim assist needs to be changed a little bit because it is way too powerful on the PC. A controller on the PC, the SMG is insane, and so is the AUG. It's nuts. You're getting triple dinked every time.
You're not gonna win it.
I'm just saying, to the average player, aim assist, you would think aim assist doesn't need to be touched because you can't do what a professional player can do on a controller with aiming. You feel like you're being attacked. You feel like, oh no, like not my aim assist. It's how I hit all my shots. And it's like, it's just gotta be fiddled with a little bit.
It's gotta be tuned.
Because in the hands of an incredibly talented player, it is a ridiculously clear advantage. And I think we all know that like building doesn't necessarily win games anymore, man. Like I think there was a huge meta where it kind of did, but in squads and in duos, like when you can have someone who isn't a controller player who can kind of build for you, and then you can just take advantage of the aim assist. It's just nuts.
I don't know.
All I know is, man, that guy who killed us is trash. That's all I know. He's bad, and I'm really annoyed that he just spammed. When you turn it into a controller scrimma, never. I can't hold him anymore, man. I grip the controller way too tight. Yeah, I saw Myth trying out controller actually. I watched the stream for a little bit.
Dude, aim assist is so crazy, dude. Oh my god. Chat, could I say something controversial yet brave? It is much easier to aim with your thumbs. It is much easier to aim with your thumbs. Much easier. Much easier.
Good luck with that. Boogie's also playing on controller today. Nuts, man.
Oh my! Knocked him!
In my box.
Coming. Oh my god! This is so dumb! I picked this up for half a second and just... Oh my god!
Yeah, I'm down on red. Red's hot.
I just hit him 44 through tree, couldn't even see him.
Might get to the point where they're gonna have to nerf controller on PC. That's why I'm gonna... Oh, they brought dualies back today, huh? Yeah, if everyone's switching over to controller, man, that's a huge sign that controller's a little broken. I reckon there should be a nerf coming probably within the next month or two for controller players. I'm gonna keep this gun. The reason that aim assist is much more powerful on PC is because controller is much smoother on the PC. Because you're not locked, there's no frame lock. So they're operating, if they have a good monitor, they're operating on 240 frames, 240 hertz monitor, which will feel a lot smoother on a controller than playing with a controller on the Xbox or on the PlayStation. They have a lot better movement, it's a lot more fluid, no limitations, right? No aiming limitations whatsoever. Now with all the customized settings as well, you really can kind of just, I mean, you can pretty much perfect. If you are playing on the Xbox or the PlayStation, you are literally capped at 60 frames, and it is going to be incredibly difficult. No matter what, controller is absolutely horrible to play on Xbox and PlayStation compared to on PC. It's not even comparable. You can't compare the two. It's night and day difference. Once you guys get that extra frames, man, and it feels a lot smoother, you guys will understand. Lit.
Trying to take high ground right now. Crack them right here.
Dead. I just got shot in the back by a teammate.
And he just beamed me.
Yep.
Literally like headshotted me, double dead.
Imagine players having better options than PC players. Imagine having more customizable settings on controller. There's a setting called edit hold time. I'm starting to look at all these settings that controller players have, the ability to they have building sense and all this. Dude, it's like they have more options than we do.
Yeah, they've had more options than we do. Yeah, build mode sensitivity, edit mode sensitivity.
Is it harder? I mean, you guys literally, all you guys have to do is press one button and then it automatically builds it too. We have to press it and click it. You guys can just press the button. You press the ramp button, boom, the ramp is already placed. Think about it, dude. Control players have an advantage.
If I get out aimed by a kid, I'm just gonna be like, if I could tell if someone has natural aim or like unnatural aim, and if I get shit on by somebody I feel like has like unnatural aim, I'm gonna be like unnatural aim. I'm gonna be kind of annoyed, you know. And if I'm wrong, then I usually just like, oh, I admit I got shit on by somebody that like actually like has like talented hand-eye coordination, and like they obviously practice their aim like hella. If years of me training my aim and I just get shit on by a kid that doesn't even know how to aim, then yeah, I definitely get upset. I feel like I get upset more than anyone because like when it comes to like my play style, I feel like my main trait in Fortnite is my aim. So like, you know, I feel like if I'm in line for like a roller coaster and I'm waiting in line for an hour and some guy just walks to the front of the line and cuts me, like I'm gonna be mad.